team. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the well again. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. And we're going to stop for a minute here. Looks like the back was injured after handling that carry, so we'll check on his status after this break. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
It's always fun. Puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. Well, let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Bills, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
They give it to him again. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk, it's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Got to keep this one and go. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
They'll go play action.
at the 30-yard line.
Looking to his fullback now. And he reaches the 35 before going out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Warren. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And following that run, looks like the back is in a little discomfort. Medical staff attending to him as we step aside. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Putting the tight end in motion. They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Finds a man right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
at the 19-yard line.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down, Buffalo.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. But loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Getting out to the running back. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
To number 84, Tyler Warren. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rolling from the gun here. Dump off caught by his back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Back to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound, thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Bills' 1st down.
Running this one off right. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're throwing it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
A gain of 3.
Back to throw now. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Our home team, 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm. Don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Number 86. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the gun on third down. Escapes the pocket. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now looking to throw.
Second and 6.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. He calls his own number again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Send the tight end in motion. Looking in the air here. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they bring him down around the 34. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his fullback. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So they'll decline this and take the results. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going play action. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They'll run here from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that eye.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
Hand off to the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And switching. As their offense heads out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bills.
First down, play action. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Taps him at the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Back to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Kicking unit comes after the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. Looks away from 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, He couldn't do it.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
What are you doing? Are they even paying attention? Oh, let's pick it up.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Design quarterback run here. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine such an effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
This time it's a passing play. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Got to figure out this third down here. Trying to throw this from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
17-yard.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They'll run here on first down. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
And the Bills first down. 2 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Go play action on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Going to keep this one and go. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bills now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. A tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field down. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
43-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The Bills set to take over offensively. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that expected defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Brought in right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To number 87.
2nd down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
He's a dive up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
1st and 10.
And that'll be first down, Chicago. He's going to throw it. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Looking to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's another.
Setting up to pass. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Dump off to his fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Now to throw.
and 7.
Making the call himself. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
He was
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
a gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 1, Josh Downs.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on Downs. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Chicago.